Chip-Face Guy here. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing you not new friends but returning friends from Dynasty ProAudio. They've sent in two different products for us to talk about. On the left side is the Dynasty ProAudio WSA-5TR version 2. This is a wireless adapter kit for subwoofers and wireless powered speakers. On the right side is the WSA-5RP. This is a wireless surround sound rear speaker kit. But today we're going to focus on just the wireless subwoofers, transmitters, and receivers. Now, we've done something like this before. We have reviewed the WSA-5TR, the first versions of the ProAudio speaker kit. This is a really nice product. I've done a video of it before, so if you want to check out that, I'll leave a link in the description for that. But today we are going to just talk about the new version of the subwoofer speaker kit and talk about this one later on in a different video. Also, if you haven't seen the first version of this in my video, I also compared it to the SVS wireless soundpath adapters that I also currently use in my home theater. So if you want to see a comparison between the SVS adapters and the Dynasty ProAudio adapters, check that link in the description. Now, of course, with a new version means there's been upgrades. So what are those upgrades? They're both going to be able to have a range of up to 100 feet, and then they have multiple channel selection, and it's auto setup, so you don't have to pair them out of the box. They are going to be paired right out of the box already. So it's a plug and play kind of thing. Now, these can be plugged into both subwoofers or powered speakers. In my previous video, I used powered speakers, but I used them for my subwoofers. Now, the biggest change was the issue that you were having, or some people were having, with your 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It was interfering with that signal and causing some signal loss and some issues with that. So this now runs on a totally different gigahertz. So you have lossless audio with 5.2 and 5.8 gigahertz selectable, so it doesn't interfere with your home Wi-Fi. Now, the version 2 also has a higher performance with 24-bit 48 kilohertz full CD quality that you weren't necessarily getting on the previous version. So this should sound better. It should still have the same range of operation, and now it doesn't interfere with some of the faster speeds of Wi-Fi that most of us now have in our home. So let's move the old version out of the way and let's get this one unboxed. So here's first glance at the WSA-5TR version 2. So now the presentation is simple and easy, but you do get quite a bit of goodies inside the box. So starting with the cables, depending on how you're going to use your system and use these wireless adapters, there's cables for each situation. So starting with these two in the back, you have RCA left and right input to RCA left and right output. You also have another one too, and this will be for the transmitter and the receiver. Say you're using a subwoofer in this case. Now, you do have 3.5 millimeter input to RCA output. In case you need something that has a headphone jack, you can send your signal that way. So for whatever situation you'll be using these for, you'll have a method of connection. In the middle, you have some wall plugs here with USB styled cables. So these will be how you're going to power up the Dynasty ProAudio transmitters. They do need power, so you will have to have them close to a plug, or if you have a subwoofer that utilizes a USB built into the amplifier, you can plug it up that way. And then on the far left are the adapters themselves. Now, one of them is a transmitter and one of them is a receiver. And the way that you know which one is which is on the back side of these. I'll zoom in on it. On the back side, you'll see one says audio output. That's going to be for the receiver. And then the other one will say audio input. That will be for the transmitter. This one will be the one that's plugged up to maybe an amplifier or a receiver, sending the signal over to the other one there. So that's how you'll know which one is which. Now on the front side, there's a small blue LED indicator that lets you know that these are on. When they are blinking, it means that they are no longer paired together. And when they are solid blue, you have paired them together. And in odd chance that you have a set that's not paired together or you lose that signal, if you just press the M button on the back side of both, you'll be able to pair them back together in no time. Now with my current ones that I have, the first versions, I've never lost signal and I've never had issues with pairing. They've always been paired when I fire them up. So I assume that it's going to be the same in this version. So for the purpose of this test, I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to use the 3.5mm input to output to show you guys how these work. I'm not going to hook them up to my subwoofers because more than likely my microphone won't pick up all the bass that you're going to hear in the subwoofer, and it may not translate over to your side. But if I play some music, everybody can hear how they work. So I'm going to plug up all the equipment. So I'm going to use the 3.5mm input there. I'm gonna use both chargers and I'm gonna set these up, and then we're gonna hook them up to my 2-channel setup on my desk. And we'll listen to a song for a second, see how they sound, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the video. All right guys, so the speakers that I'll be using are the Fluance Ai60s. If you're interested in those, there is a review on my channel. I'll leave a link in the description down below for that. But as for this demo, right there in front of us with the phone, that is paired up with the receiver. The transmitter is sitting next to the right side speaker. And I was wrong about the LED color. It's actually green, not blue. Nice change. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the sound demo.
falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trust.
Man, I tell you what, I don't know if it's placebo or what, but these sound amazing, and I think they sound better than the version 1s. I'll have to do a side-by-side A/B kind of test, but man, these sound great nonetheless. I was very pleased, and the Ai60s are great within themselves too. If you haven't heard these, they are worth picking up. But anyway, guys, super easy to connect. You see how simple it was? You plug in a power cord, you plug in an RCA, and then you have wireless sound. Now, these are only gonna be good with something that has its own built-in amplifier. So like a powered bookshelf speaker or a power speaker in general, a subwoofer, something that already has its internal amplifier, you can use these with it. It's very nice to have, convenient to have, and it's great to not have to run wires across your room within 100 feet. And it's really nice. It's a really nice piece of equipment and it sounds incredible. Now, again, I'd done a video before comparing them to the SVS SoundPath wireless adapters, and I'd said in that video, spoiler alert, I like the SVS less than I like the Pro Audio. And I won't go into detail why, you'll have to check out that video. But nonetheless, guys, stay tuned for the next video when we open up the WSA-5TR. That's the wireless surround speakers kit with a 50-watt amplifier built in. We're gonna get to that one in the next video. But thank you one more time to Dynasty ProAudio for sending this out for review for you guys and letting us test these to see how they sounded. If you are interested in these, they will be down below in the description box. So make sure you click that link so you can get yours in your own home system. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will talk to you in the next video. Subscribe if you're not already, hit a like, and we'll see you next time. K-Sky out. Peace.